I'm Natasha. This is Hook and Stitches. Welcome to episode 6. First and foremost, thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I absolutely love you all, and I'm so pleased. I am almost at 100. I think I've got 2 left before I get to my 100 benchmark that I've set for myself because YouTube no longer recognise it. But to me, that's massive. Thank you so much. I have had such a stressful week. My crochet has been my saviour, and I have done so much in the last 2 weeks since my last video. It's been really good. I've actually completed a whole project. The start of a project, which I'll show you in a minute. But I've also completed another one of my panels for my bobble blanket that had the reindeer on, which I showed you in the last episode. I have also almost completed the Jasmine the Jellyfish. Almost. I cannot believe it, but I need your help because I don't understand what's gone wrong, but my tentacles do not look like that. I honestly don't know what I've done, but I'll show you. Look. They sort of do, but they're not half as neat as that, and I don't understand why they're not curling up. I think this one's the best one out of the lot, but it looks just so silly if I was to actually attach it because they don't look as beautiful as this. So I just don't know what's gone on, honestly. I mean, this one is really quite long, and I've done everything right, what it says in the pattern, but I just don't understand why they haven't curled up really well. I think this one must be the worst because it's not even curling. And that's the yellow ones are supposed to be the smallest ones. So goodness knows if I did the red ones, how long they would turn out. So what am I doing wrong? Does anyone know? Does anyone have any tips on how to make them really, really curly? I just don't know. I don't understand. And it's, to be honest, put me off a little bit. I've made the body and I've got all my colour work that looks, when I'm changing colours, quite neat at the back. All I have to do then is sew the face on. And I've done 2 of the 3 ruffles around the edge. But I just don't get why the tentacles do not look the same as on the pattern. So please help. Well, enough of that stress. So, onward. I'll show you this. This is my big panel to do with the blanket. As I showed you in the last episode, I've done the dream and now I've done the big. And next will be little. So I'm going to start little a bit later on, after my tea, hopefully. But it's not done too bad, is it? I think I've done really well there. And I literally have done that within the week. I've just been plumbing away a good few rows every day and get there in the end, and that's what happens, isn't it? But yes, another completed part of it. Next, I have decided that I am doing the Jada in Stitches 2019 calendar blanket, and it's a folk art blanket. I don't know whether you know it, I don't know whether you've done it, but I will put it all down in the description box below. But I have to show you, I've completed the whole canvas for January and February already, because it was just such a dream to sit there in front of the telly and not have to worry about doing anything constructive. You know, you just count your stitches up to when the colour change was, and that's literally it. And the US double crochet, and it's treble in English, is such an easy stitch. You just, you know, it just goes really quickly and you don't really notice. And it's been such a good stash buster for me. I cannot tell you. I've used 1.5 balls of the blue. I've used a scrap piece of brown that I had, which was probably 1/4 of a ball, and then the green I managed to use half the dark green I had, and I literally only had the tiniest piece left, so I played yarn chicken with that and actually won, so that was good. And then the lighter one, I've got probably 2 or 3 balls left of this, but that used up almost a whole ball as well. And then the blue, I think I almost had a whole ball of it, but some of it had been used, but probably not a lot because the wool band was missing. But I managed to do that, and I've still got a small amount left, so that's fine. But if I can just stand up and show you it. It starts off with the blue, and then it comes down with the green, and it looks staggered, so it looks like the hillsides. And then there's a darker green, so like that for the hill, and then that for the field, and then we've got the brown for kind of probably like the pathway, maybe. I don't know quite what it is. And then the blue for the sea. And so for the January and the February you make the canvas, which literally took me a week, and I'm so impressed with it, I keep saying. And then March you do the sunshine, April you do something else, and then each time you just do appliques and then you stitch them on to the canvas. So I'm really impressed with that, and I've been wanting to do it since you brought it out, but I've always thought, oh, I'll catch up with it, you know, do it eventually, never did. This time I'm fully focused, and I'm going to do it, even if I do it as fast or as slow as I like. My aim is to make sure it's done by December. If I do 2 appliques a month, then it'll get it done even quicker, but that's fine. But I'm in love with it. I love doing it, and I will show you my progress. I will list it all in the description bar below, and I also have to tell you that Jada from Jada and Stitches, she's such a lovely bubbly lady if you don't already know her, and I love to watch all her videos. She does tutorials and things, and she makes it all look really easy. She explains it slowly and shows it really nicely. And the Friday just gone, what day is it today? It's Sunday today, so the Friday just gone, it's the 22nd today, so that was the 20th. She started her new calendar blanket, and for January it's snowflakes. If I'm giving it away, I'm sorry, but it's already been published, so it'll be fine. And again, that's done in this double, and it's just colour work, so that you go along and you're eventually putting in a picture of the snowflakes as you go, to do it like the tapestry one that I was doing at Christmas, with the Christmas Eve blanket. But I will put it all in the description box below, so you can go and have a look at the new one, or if you want to do this one you can. But I just love her. I just think she's completely bonkers and really, really lovely, because I mean that in the nicest way. and I love all her tutorials, and even my children watch her tutorials because they're trying to learn to crochet too, and she is just such a lovely lady. And I love the fact that her intros are all like animated as well, because that's quite fun and quite child friendly. Sorry about that. And so I'm gonna see, like I say, I'll put it all in the description box, and then you can go across and see if it's something that you'd like to do, just in case, because it would be wrong for me not to show you, and not to allow her to reap the benefit of a few more people that really want to get interested in her channel. So I think that's me, really. I think I've talked enough. It's really only been a short video, but if you could literally put in the comments below what I can do about my tentacle issue, then that would be great, because I just literally don't know what I've done. And I thought it would be easy, and obviously it's not, because I'm not quite sure. But like I said, I followed the instructions and everything, and it is all quite straightforward, so I really don't know why they're not curling. So if you've got a tip for me, let me know. I'll put everything I need to in the description box. Thanks again for all my subscribers, and I do have one more thing to say. It's my birthday tomorrow! So, more crochet loveliness to do on my birthday. I'm hoping to actually go away with my husband at the weekend for a little break away. Just an overnight stay somewhere lovely, and then come back just to have the break from the norm. But wherever I go, my crochet goes, so who knows, I might get some done, I might not, and I will let you know everything I do in my video next time. So thank you, everybody, thanks for watching, see you all soon, bye.